So I had got the question, when did you start being this whole motivational guru type? And I'm not even gonna say guru, but when did I get on this motivation kick? And so I can't just like simply tell that story. So then I'm gonna tell it. Yeah, so here we go. So I'm gonna take you back till about April 2013. No, April 2014. April 2013 is something completely different. But April 2014, the Deltas at our school had a men's appreciation luncheon. And so I was one of the people that were being highlighted during that for what I was doing on campus. The keynote speaker was someone that I knew of, but she had also brought one of her colleagues. So cool. Her colleague sat at the table. So I'm just chatting it up. We talking about life, plans, just leadership development, all of that. And so the professor, her colleague, asked me, like, what are your plans once you graduate? So I'm lit. I'm like, man, I'm finally out of here. School really ain't for me. So I came, got my degree, ran track. I don't really know what I'm going to do, but I want to go to LA and I want to act. I want to be on the entertainment scene. I want to do all of that. And so he was like, education is not for you. He told me about his journey, which was a lit journey, like pretty lit journey. So then he tells me, like, hey, have you ever thought about grad school? I was like, absolutely not. Just got through telling you, like, I'm one and done. Like, I'm out. I've been here for 5 years because I was a redshirted 1 year for track. There's no way that I'm going to be here an extra 2. What ends up happening? I end up applying. I get into grad school. But it goes back to that conversation with him because during that sitting, he was really speaking life into me like he knew me. Like he had me believing that I could really go and conquer the world. So I was like, hey, if he had me feeling like that, and I know it's plenty of people like me that feel like grad school really ain't it, then what route did you take? Like, let me figure that out and let me be what you were to me for other people. And that's pretty much what I've been doing. So ever since then, like, that's been my MO. Like, motivate, plant seeds of hope, and like make it happen, inspire that next person. Since then, I've contacted him like a couple of times, just to like check in, and let him know like what you did that day, what you said to me, really went beyond just that moment. And if you're looking at it right now, hey Doc, I appreciate you so much. You really have no idea how many times I've had to tell this story, because what you did, you really shifted my mindset. You activated hope. You served as a catalyst for just this ambitious journey that I've been on, and I appreciate that because you didn't have to do that. Especially after I sat down at the table and was like, education ain't for me, I'm one and done. I completely chopped down like your entire, like, what you are doing at the university. So I appreciate you. The only way that I could pay it back is to pay it forward. I know if I were to ask him, like, how can I repay you? He would say, go and do that for the next person. So that's the charge that I have for you. I'm always giving y'all charges, right? But if someone has done something for you that really like changed your life, opened your mind, allowed you to see life through a different lens, like really take that and do that for the next person. Like, shift somebody else's mentality. The mind is so powerful. If you're able to like unlock somebody's mind and like allow them to see a life that's better for them and their families, like, you've done a lot. Even if you just did it for one, you've changed the game. He did that for me, and what I've done for others, not to count what I've done, but it's like it goes way beyond that one conversation. So really just be that inspiration. And it doesn't have to be this big, like, oh my God, I changed the world. It just has to be you being you, saying, hey, I see what you're doing, keep doing that. And have you thought about this? Have you thought about shifting it and thinking this way to really reach this other audience that you might not have reached? Boom. You got it. It's right there. So do that. That's what he did for me. And so ever since then, I've been at it, and I ain't stopping. And the hope is that the people that I have reached, the people that I have touched, you do that for the next person. That's the best way to pay it back. It's the only way to pay it back, honestly.